May govannen niblings, let's play LotRO, episode 36. Alright, so I'm heading down to Rath Teraig from Gondaman. That's the last area that I need to explore. And I can pick up some quests there. It's the last place in Ered Luin that has relatively high-level quests. Now, you may notice none of the other quests sent me here. The Dwarven and Elven prologues are what send you here. So, if you don't have those, you wouldn't really know to come here. Alright, so here is Rath Teraig Exploration Deed. So I need to do that.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
And then all of these quests. So the idea here in Rath Teraig is that a bunch of goblins are holed up in this valley, a whole lot of them. And the dwarves and the elves are trying to keep them from overrunning Ered Luin. Or at least the lowlands. Alright, so he wants me to take out the goblin leader.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
He wants me to take out cave claws.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
And spiders. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Let's see where the leader is. He's over there. Alright. So I'll head over there and do him first. The cave claws won't attack me unless I attack them. I guess I could be attacking them on my way down here, but no big deal. Yeah, get some of the spiders while I'm here. These spiders individually aren't much of a challenge. Alright, so, I see him. He's walking out. That's pretty lucky. I won't have any trouble getting him. Whoops. Pulled 4 of them. Oh well. I should be able to handle them. Yeah. 4 goblins aren't a problem for a big tough Beorning. Except when I don't have them selected right. There we go. Alright. I got pretty hurt doing that. Alright, so I need to do these exploration deeds. So the southern barricade, I believe, is down here. I'm gonna have to fight some of these goblins. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I can get down here and do some of this. Right. Oh, this isn't the southern barricade, but this is one of the other points I need to go. Alright. Don't need to fight too many of these. Although I'm sure this is making nice progress on my Enmity of the Goblins deed, which I would like to be working on. Yeah, let me take you two. Oh, these are elites. Yikes. Well, I can take them, but I need to be careful. Are they all elites? They are. Alright, so I'm just gonna run through, rather than try to fight these elites. I'm just gonna run in, trigger the exploration deed point, and run out. So I don't know that I've seen an elite before in this Let's Play series. So yeah, if I hold the mouse over, it says elite. Remember what I told you about swarms, normals, and signatures? Signatures are tougher than normals, and swarms are easier than normals. Elites are tougher than signatures. Elites can be a bit of a challenge. Now, they are 3 levels under me, so that helps. But, okay, so that was Crookdell, so now I can get out of here. So yeah, the fact that they're 3 levels under me is definitely helping. And just being lower level in general, the lower levels are a little more lenient on you. But yeah, it would just take a really long time to fight through these to get up here, and I can just run away from them. I don't think these goblins have any roots, which would make me stop moving. That would be really dangerous if they did. So I'm just going to keep tossing this heal on me. My hearten ability. And I'm just about out of the elite area. They'll all run off, and there they go. So there, I made it through some elites without having to kill many of them. Alright, I just need to finish the rest of this. Oh, I completed one of my class deeds. Quick Slash. Used Quick Slash 300 times. And there are a bunch of meta deeds for doing your class deeds that give you trait points. Alright, so the southern barricade must be around the corner here. So normally, if you were doing this zone and you were doing the prologue, you would trigger that exploration point, Crookdell, by doing the prologue. And it would actually be a lot easier than that. Alright, goblins, I thought I had run you off, but apparently not. Enmity of the Goblins. Defeated 50 goblins, and I have gained a new skill. Bake a honey cake. Got some LotRO points. So here's my new skill, bake a honey cake. I'm going to move it a little bit. Maybe here. Bake a honey cake. Can I do it? Oh, I have to equip the trait. So I'll equip the trait. First racial trait. There we go. Bake a honey cake. So let's see what that does. There's another class deed to bake honey cakes. Bake 100 honey cakes. I think we can do that. So this gives me an item in my inventory. And it's basically regeneration food. So it's a lot like, you know, these blueberry muffins. It's actually almost as good as the blueberry muffins. And I believe that it scales with level. So at certain levels, they will increase in ability. So yeah, not as good as my tier 1 bound food, which I'm just going to go ahead and eat. So yeah, it gives me this cooked food buff, which is nice. And I can eat the honey cake later. Do they expire? I don't know if they do. I guess they just don't last very long. I guess that's their deal. Oh, completed another class deed. Today is the day of class deeds. Slam 300 times. And that made a little more progress towards my tier 1 class deed. So I still have all of these others to do. Okay, I think this is the southern barricade down here. Still kill some spiders. This is the last spider, actually. Oh, level 14. Got a new skill. Bee Swarm. Nice. And I got Hvila the Indomitable. I'm gonna make that active. And that's for reaching level 14 without being defeated. Alright. So... Oh, interesting. Bee Swarm costs Rath. And it makes a swarm of bees. So, alright, and there's the southern barricade. So Bee Swarm is a damage over time ability. So it deals, you can see it deals some damage right off the start. 18 to 30 common damage. And then it deals damage over time, 8 to 12 light damage every 2 seconds for 12 seconds. That's called damage over time, or DOT. And those are very common abilities in all MMOs. Pretty much every MMO that I've ever seen has dots. And they're just a different way of dealing damage. And there are certain situations where you might want to use a lot of them, especially, alright, so there was Amon Thank. So that triggered that. Just one more spot to find. Oh, completed Goblin Slayer. Got a title, a little reputation, and it opened Goblin Slayer Advanced. And some LotRO points. Alright. Still need to do a few cave claws, so I'll be on the lookout for them while I'm finishing this exploration deed. Alright, it looks like I don't have a deed for Bee Swarm yet. Yeah, and since it costs Rath, I may not be using it a whole lot. At least on enemies that are as easy as these. Because I want to build Rath so I can use my other abilities like Skin Change and Hearten and Thrash. But it is a really good ability and I will be using it. I've heard that at higher levels it's one of Beorning's better abilities. Alright, this should be the last cave claw. Alright, and I believe this path here, yeah, this path here goes out of Rath Teraig into Valathorn. And those are the two entrances in and out of Rath Teraig. Are that little valley. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way again. No, am I? I need to get up to... Yeah, no, that's the way out into Valathorn. I need to find Tum Agor, which is this northern little part here. Alright, I'm gonna get on my horse, because I don't need to fight any of these anymore, because I'm done with the quests. So the other entrance to Rath Teraig is the one that I came in through south of Gondomar. Alright, here it is. Boy, these goblins are really good at dismounting me. Alright, I'm just gonna run up and trigger it and then fight my way out. Oh, he netted me! Alright, guess I am gonna fight them. Alright, so I should be able to walk right in here. And that did it. Uh-oh. That's a lot of goblins. I should be able to handle them now. Yep, not a problem. Beornings are mighty. Alright. I'll fight this one. Oh, this one. On my way out. And then I'll look at my deed. Alright, I'm gonna avoid that spider. And here we are. Back at the northern barricade. Alright, let's look at these deeds. Got some LotRO points. Deed completed. Explorer of Ered Luin. Well, I also completed Rath Teraig exploration. So yeah, completed Rath Teraig exploration. Got a virtue, some marks, some LotRO points. And then on that also completed the Explorer of Ered Luin meta deed, which gave me some marks, some rejuvenation potions, and some reputation. Now these rejuvenation potions that you get from these deeds, I often sell them on the auction house. They are useful, but you can sell them for about a gold each. And at lower levels, that's a lot of money. So that's what I do with them. I just sell them to other players, not to vendors. Making that really clear, not to vendors. Alright, so this also triggered the Deeds of Ered Luin meta deed.
Well met, friend.
Okay, let's see what I've got here. This club is decent. And those gloves are light armor, so I don't want them. Oh wow, they are very interesting looking. They're light armor though, so I don't really want them. And Beornings can use clubs. I may take this club. It's just very slightly better than that dagger, the faded dagger that I'm using. So I'll do that. And that completed Hero of Ered Luin, all of the quests. So that's it. That was all of the deeds I was trying to accomplish in Ered Luin. Some LotRO points.
I am at your service.
Okay.
Well met, friend.
Just silver for these quests. And that's it. I'm done with Ered Luin. And just as the snow's falling. Alright, Nibblings. This has been a blast. So that is the completion of Ered Luin and the Shire. So tune in next time for Breeland. See you then.